All right, greetings, gang. As I did last week, I'm going to provide you with a little more direction on what you're doing this week as you build your personal professional development plan. Okay. So this week, you're going to take your SMART goals and start actually laying out what you're going to read, watch, view, who you might talk to help you learn more or gather information that you need so that you can meet your SMART goal. So what exactly do I mean? So if you look here at the directions, you're not actually going to begin implementing anything until the week of February 5th. So we're still in the planning stages here. Okay. For this week, we're doing one small step at a time. All you're doing is focusing on what is highlighted in yellow. So the idea is you're going to be identifying what you want to read. You don't have to read it yet. You just want to find it. And then if possible, if you already kind of know like what specific actions you're going to take, but that probably won't come till a little bit later. You also want to think about how you're going to document and reflect on what you're doing during your professional development and how you're going to determine how what you're doing might impact your students. Okay, so what exactly do I mean? Well, first of all, when you scroll down here, you will see that I have provided a template. And there's also a rubric there for you. But anyway, let's look at my example. So here's the template. My example obviously is in red. So if we said my focus was up here, I want to make it relevant and meaningful. My first SMART goal, this was the same example I had in the other screencast. I will create and implement 2 history lessons that make clear to my students connections between the past and their own lives. Fabulous. How do I learn how to do that? Okay, so what you see here is listed what I will be reading during week 1 of the plan, which is not starting till February 5th. So right now, really all you're doing this week is finding what you want to read or what you want to watch. So I was able to locate some archived webinars from National Council for the Social Studies, which is awesome. So even though I missed the original date, I can go back and watch them now. So I have 2 things I want to read and 2 webinars I want to check out that I hope will help me gather some ideas, strategies, skills. You get the idea, resources that will help me reach my SMART goal. That is your primary focus for this week, is literally identifying materials that will help you learn what you need to learn so you can achieve this. The second thing is you're just going to very briefly think about, okay, as I'm implementing this, how am I going to document what I'm doing? Very simply, in my case with this first SMART goal, obviously I would need to make copies and keep copies of the lesson plans I create, but probably any student work that's produced while I implement these lessons so I can see if, they actually are making those connections between the past and their own lives. And I'm still old school pen and paper when it comes to journaling and making notes. So I would have a pen and paper journal where I would record notes like after each lesson. This is it. This is what you're thinking about this week. That is all. If you have time and you want to, you can move down here to the quote-unquote week 1 timeline, and basically all you're going to do is lay out during the first week of implementation, when you get there, which we're not there yet, what's going to be the pace that I'm going to use to read and or watch all the materials that I have found. So as you can see here, these are the same materials I listed above. Right? I want to read and watch these and gather information so I can work toward this goal. So when I get ready to start implementing, this is what I'm going to do during the whole first week of my professional development plan. Read, watch, take notes, and learn what I want to learn so I can try it. Okay? That's all you got to do. Down here, do not worry about this yet. We're worried about this up here. Okay. If you guys have any questions, send me an email, but I'm hoping that this example will pretty much clarify everything for you. Okay, thank you.